Greetings, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Monster to Mermaid, and this is unusual, but this is the second time today I am streaming. It's not going to happen that often, but I'm trying to come to a decision because I'm kind of up against the rope of... Oh, Mr. Villager! Hello! Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's nice to see you. Yay! I decided to stream again. I want to do something in regards to Minecolonies is wonderful, and I love Minecolonies. Minecolonies is about all sorts of things for everyone, and but the main thing is having villagers that you can interact with, people, citizens, AI, whatever you want to call them, that you have an interaction with, and this is the fun. Oh, why? Oh, that's okay. And you do speak Portuguese. Okay, cool. Yes, it was nice to see Mixasa again. It definitely was. And I took my first Portuguese lesson, and it's interesting. It's different. I recognize that it's a Romance language and all, but it's very curious in the way that it's sort of like Spanish and not, and it's sort of like French and not, and so it's very curious. It's very interesting, and I'm enjoying it. I only know the articles right now. I know and A and O, and which is interesting because in Haitian Creole, there are some similar articles in their language too, so it's very curious. This is what I want to look at. So there are kids in these towns, and the kids, I have kids turned off. Specifically, I don't like having kids until the town is really sort of ready for it, and this town is nowhere near ready because there's no place to live. So when I say there's no place to live, what I mean is that there isn't a house that looks like children should be here. I might let this house, I know it's very nice and everything, but I think I might let this house go if I see, hold on. If I see what's going on, if it turns out that I can do what I'm going to try and do. So, for the situation that we are in, there's wonderful houses, but for this area that we are in, I think for kids, I think the only house that's really going to work is the Cavern default house, and I will show you why. And so I think I've mentioned this before, and if I haven't, I'll mention it now. I usually build the houses myself because I want to decorate while they are working on the other buildings, and that's why I do that. Residences, this is default. This is not default. Let's go back to residences, default. And let's look at the residence again. This is default, level 5. So the level 5 is a 2-story house. And this 2-story house, if I'm going to fit it in here, I want to see how tall it is in relationship to the rest of the area. So we're going to put that there, and then I'm going to go upstairs and see if I can see this building showing out anywhere. So this is one of the lower levels here. Let's go to the hospital because it's over pretty far. I should be able to see it, and I'm not, so that's actually kind of good. I don't see anything here or here. Let me go out. We have a new airlock now, but I'm going to use this one. This is the closest airlock. And we'll go out here, and I want to rise up and see if I can see this house showing up anywhere. So I do have, there it is. See that right there? That's the house. So let me see if I can find any indication of where this house is. This is the hospital right here, and this is the guard tower right here, and the house, I've lost the red piece. So let me see if I can see it. Level 5. I just keep looking for a second. I don't see it anywhere except in that place that I was just at. I don't see any indication of it. And so that's the thing. So let me try again. Level 5. There it is. There it is. So you can see that it's back there in that corner, but I don't see a white line coming up. I guess the best way to do it would be to do this. I'm just going to bring it straight out to where I am. And there it is. Okay, so that gives me an idea of how tall they are. I'm actually going to, I see. I'm actually going to remove the first house that I built and build 2 of these and possibly 3. But we're definitely going to build 2 in that area because it's down low enough. Let's come over here for just a moment. We do have stairs that go down in this area, and I just want to make sure that the stairway at this house is not in one of the stairwells. So let's come down here for a minute. Let's look. I don't see anything here. And one last thing, let's go to the Cavern instead. Let's see, which would be this way. Yes, I'm going to need signs soon. And see what's going on in these rooms right here. Let's see. So we should be able, there it is. There it is, right underneath there. And I don't see any sign of it in this room, and this is where it would be, or in this one. Okay, good. Excellent. Okay, let's build it. So I'm going to build it so that we can look at it. This is the house that I think is the best in this situation that we're in now to put kids in, because that's going to be the thing. This is our new builder right here. We need at least 4 or 5 more people, and we don't have them. So I could just go ahead and put the house here, but there are people sleeping there right now. So I'm going to move the house all the way back to here, where it was. And there it is. And let's see if I can get it right in the smack dab in the middle. And there's Vivian going to work. People are going to start going to work now. And let's put this. Oh, you know what I did? I was looking, but the house wasn't there. You saw that, didn't you? The house was not there when I was looking. So I'm going to have to go up and check again. So we'll go in here. Bonk. I might actually have to put something there for that. Let's go to the Covenstead again. And let's click and let's do level 5 and let's see if we can see it.
I could help you with that.
You could? I don't see anything now. Let's open the door for a minute here. I don't even see the original. I don't see the red at all in this area. I wonder if that means... Huh. That's interesting. Okay. Let's go back. And let's... We might have to go out for a minute again, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Originally, when we did it, we saw it where, like, these are lit up. And the fact that they're lit up means they're in danger in some kind of way. That's usually what that means. And there it is. There it is. So I don't see white. I need a white line here, and I don't see it. So I think that means that it is okay. We're going to find out because we're going to build it right now. And see how this works out. There we go. So it's right here. That's the way they're supposed to fit into this. And we have the level 5. And here we go. Here we go. Constructed. All right. So this is a level 5 Cavern default house. And some of the lanterns are going to have to be put back for a little bit. It has a living room. It has this little area, mostly living space areas here. And the kitchen right over here. And this is like the island in the kitchen. And then upstairs, we're going to take this down. This is Chroma Hills having a painting in that hallway area, but that painting, the Chroma Hills version of that painting is not the one that we want. And then this is what it looks like. And let me see what I've got here. Is that granite? That is granite. Okay, and then it actually has a place you can have a balcony in the back, but we're not going to. We have windows that we're not going to be able to use in this area. Is something floating? Yes. So most of the lanterns, when I do it like that, you don't remember the Cavern style being so cool? For who saw the first version? Exactly. So this is the new Cavern style upstairs bedroom. And as you can see, it has 3 kids' bedrooms. And then it has a master bedroom. I believe this is the master bedroom. Well, I thought it did. Now, wait a minute. I thought one of these bedrooms, there it is. This is the master bedroom. So it has a master bedroom, and it has 3 bedrooms for children. So this is actually really a really nice house in respect to that. And this is what it looks like. So do I want to put something here for a moment, some light? just so that you can see for right now. The light fell out of this corners. These corners usually have these lanterns in them. I'm just going to put one there for the time being. Now we can come in and we can change some things, and they'll be fun to do. I'm actually going to not have this one. I know I got it all set up all nice and everything, but I'm actually not. I'm going to remove this. I think I might have to take a moment and fill this in for a second, because I don't want anything behind. I always, I'm never sure what's going to happen in the future. But if it's possible that mobs will return for any reason, I don't want them to have some secret place where they're screaming because they are stuck inside a wall. So I prefer to close all these places up when I open them. If I open something and I'm not using it, I prefer to do that. I hope you had a really nice day. Maybe put a stone framed glowstone on the corners and put a stone brick walls under. It will stay nice in the corners. Ah, yeah. That would be cool. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We'll see. Let me put this. How far? I'm going to have to put down another lantern right in the doorway for a minute and pick that one up so that I can get this closed up. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm going to put the house back. I'm going to make 2 of these houses right here, since there isn't anything in the way of doing that. I am going to have to check one more time, but I think we did. Oh yeah, we did already. We did see a putty tat. So I'm really being super cautious, but I think I'm pretty secure right now in respect to the fact that we looked at this and we know that when we brought it out into that area, it was all underneath. So let's do that. All right, so here's another, and we're going to touch down here. Let me do this for a second. Let's take this away. Otherwise, it's going to read that. So let's touch down here and let's go to Fundamentals, Default, and Residence, Level 5. And now I just have to make sure that it's not in the other building. So let's bring it all the way over. See that right there? That's the end of it. Right at the corner of this right here. And it's still behind that. I think this is where it's supposed to be. See where the windows match up and the door matches up? So I am going to make one last pass. I don't think I need to, but I'm just going to make one last pass just to make sure. And I know I can do the numbers. But numbers, and yes, numbers are reliable. But we're going to go down here and see if we see anything. This one's lit up. Notice this one isn't lit up, but this one is. This one's lit up. And let's look. I don't see anything in these rooms. Let's look in here. Nope, I don't see anything like it's coming through. The doctor's in. And let's come this way and let's see. That's the only one that I have to worry about, is that, and everything else is out of the way of that house. And so let's come down and let's quickly, oh, I'm not going to be able to do it. Look what time it is. It is 6:47. I can do it. It means that these people are not going to come home here because they don't have a home anymore. I took the hut block out. So let us construct. So we just constructed the level 5, and let's make sure that it is. Let me do this and make that go away. And sure enough, it is the level 5. You can see some things that didn't get picked up. The cup is the only thing that survived. That's funny. Okay, let's take this picture away again. And we're going through here and everything is good to go. All right, so the 2 people who were living here can move back in, and then we'll decide what we want to do with the rest of this later. So let's get them moved back in because it's nighttime and they don't have a place to sleep. They're actually at the ship. So manage housing, and there it is, Case and Vivian. Although, since there are 2 houses now, both Case and Vivian could actually move into this one. This one's closer to where they're going to be, and let's assign them, and let's just wait. If we wait here, we'll see them come in and go upstairs and go to bed. And if Case and Vivian or another couple wants to share their house with someone for a while, we'll see. We'll have to see if there is another couple, but it's going to take them a minute or 2 to come down from the ship. I beg your pardon, because they're in the town hall right now because they didn't have a place to live. So they should be down in a minute. I'm looking at the stairs. Yep, here they come. Here comes Case, and Vivian should be not too far behind. So there he is. Really? You had to stand on the table? And here comes Vivian. Now, why are they standing on the table? If they do that both times, I'm going to do something about that. Nope. She's just going to come in and come upstairs and go to bed. She is tired. So that was Case making some sort of statement about the house. It is quite an interesting place. There are some things, some decoration details, since they're all the same. Now, Chroma Hills makes the brewing stand look really scary, and so I usually take those out anyway. This is supposed to be like a TV or something like that in that area. Entertainment center, like recording, like records and things like that. And then, of course, the kitchen and everything else. Okay, so now we have 2 more spaces. I'll have to think about, let me see who's here. So in this room is Nyla, and who is underneath? Nyla, and I can't see his name. Let's check for a second. He's going to say, "Why are you waking me up?"
Good
Yes,
day to
he
you.
is. Okay, that's Nyla. And
Good day to you.
that it's just not recognizing the other person. Okay, I'll have to wait. It's nighttime. I shouldn't be disturbing them. So yay. So we succeeded. We have, what do I see there? See that right there? that's interesting. I guess that was there before. There is supposed to be water in here. We're going to put a garden in there ultimately, and that will be good. So, but right now we have this one, and it's behind this facade right here. We'll probably do this something similar with this. So there's 2 houses. This would be a 3rd house right here. And then all around this whole thing, we could just make a neighborhood and have, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We could have 5 kids live down here. This is a builder shop right here. And this is the builder shop that she's going to start working on, or Jania is going to work on. It's level 1. So when Jania is done with the level 3 of the restaurant, she'll work on that. Let's see, Mr. Villager. Sometimes looks like this house has a bit more privacy than the other version. Yeah, no, it actually does. It actually does. And that's the reason why I specifically want this, because it does. These are actually sort of like dorms. And there is new housing where people choose to share expenses and share, like I have 5 refrigerators and 5 sinks and 5 stoves. When you live in the city and you don't cook that much, you can live in certain types of communal housing where you have your own private bedroom, which is what these are, with your own stuff, and you can close the door and lock it. But when you come out here, you're sharing this area, and I like that. I actually like the idea of that as an actual solution for city living. I wouldn't mind something like that. That would be fun. But for children, for a situation where you're raising children, I'm doing that thing. It's not so much that there has to be two parents. It's more that there has to be a bedroom for them. It would be nice. Oops, I'm sorry, you guys are in here. That there has to be a bedroom. And so they came up and they were exhausted and they just went into the bedrooms. We're going to come back in when they're done and see what bedrooms we want to do something with right now. But yes, it definitely is more private. Based on this that we did, we could put one here, and we can't put one here. I believe that it is too. Let's look for a second. Let's look at the housing and default residence level 5. We have to turn it around. Let's stick it in this wall for a minute right here, and let's see if we put it where it's supposed to be. It would be right here, and that is correct. And let's see, and let's stick it back into the wall where it would be, and let's see how much it sticks out in this area. So it sticks out into this hallway that we made for this building. It's like right here. That is really curious. Let me go upstairs and look and see. I think this is the one that actually ended up in the room up here, and that's why we can't use it. Yeah, we can't use this one in this location because this is what it wants to do. Let's look at a level 1. So a level 1 would be right here, and it wouldn't show up here. This would be this roof of it. So if we did one of the level 1s as a single, but I don't like them as a single home. A level 1 only holds one person. One person. So it's not worth it to put that there. So let's X this. Let's come over here and put one here. So that house goes all the way over to there. Let's click on here. Let's look at this and default and residence, and let's turn it again, and let's stick it right on this walkway. This is a 3, but these are 2s usually. See that there? I have to make sure that it's not inside the other house, and I think it's not. Are you going to come out? Good. Okay, so I think they're not overlapping, and that's good. And then in this area, I don't see it. Let's go up. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see if it is showing someplace up here, because we should be able to see the red for this, but I do not. So once again, I don't really see. Let's do the level 5, and let's see if we see. There it is. It's right there. Okay, so if it was coming in, it would come in here. We'd be able to see it right here, and we can't. So that's excellent. Okay, so we can put in the third house. Okay, let me see something for a minute, Mr. Villager. And maybe after move it underwater, maybe could have a temporary cavern school for the cavern residents. Yeah, I think we'll see what happens with it. This isn't too far a walk for kids. If they went upstairs and there was a university school, so the university and the underwater school would be somewhere in this area. That wouldn't be too bad a walk, and the kids are pretty resourceful as far as that's concerned. They just need to have a home to go to and a school to go to, and that will do it. Or maybe make it directly underwater. Yeah, I definitely love the underwater one, and so I'm looking more at that. Right now, these 2 houses will help us have some more housing that we need. And 3, it's going to be the 3 houses, because I'm going to put this one in too. So here we go, constructed. So as I said, the reason that I construct them is because I want to be able to work on them, to do all sorts of fun stuff with them. Ooh, lots of stuff in here. Let's go upstairs. We lost that lantern here for right now. We're just going to put it back just for a second. Let's make this picture go away. And we're good. And we still have that. You can put a closet or something there. That'll be really fun. And we can take out the brewing stands, just because they look so scary. We'll take the brewing stands out. We'll put something else in as time goes on. But the nice thing about these Minecolonies homes is that they're ready to move in. I don't have to do anything to them. I like to do stuff to them, but I don't have to. And that's really fun. Now, in this area, for example, this would be an area to have something like, another restaurant or something? Let's see. It could be better if it's made in this order: 1 cavern, residence, 2 underwater or cavern school, 3 hire a teacher, 4 activate babies. Okay, that sounds really weird. That's pretty cool. Yes, that's how it works. The only thing that I would say to that is that I like to do it when the town is secure, when the town is supporting itself, when there's enough hospitals, when there's enough people that we're not going to run out of food. I need one more restaurant. The Minecolonies residence models really give a residential feel. They do, don't they? They do, because look at that. See? There they are, right there in the Cavern style. And Lady Shatana made it so that these houses fit together, just like this in a hallway. So you can have a whole hall
I can help you with that.
through full of houses like this. And if there wasn't anything behind this wall, we would have another house here and like that. So we'd either have that as the entrance, but since this is the entrance, we have that house in this entrance, and I like it. I just like all the houses really, and I like having different versions of the houses, and they're fun. So this is our builder that we're going to have in this area. They're going to work here. They'll probably live here. And then we do need a restaurant on this level. I would like to have a smaller restaurant or coffee shop or something in this area as well. The question is which one. And so that's something that I'll look at. And then we have so much work to do. Right, Russell? Right. He's like going, I'm working. What are you doing? All right. So this is the warehouse right here, and there is Adriana, who I want to call Andrea all the time. Adriana and Ronald, and
work.
And we fixed it yesterday so that we can sort. We took things out of here so we can sort the warehouse and put everything together. We have a fair amount of stuff already because of things that we have collected, things that have come off of the ship. Look how much copper we have. And look at, it's already copper ingot. You know what that means? That means that our ores manufacturer is making copper. And look at the lapis we've got. That's from the mine. Those things are from the mines. So, and look at the stonemason making stone bricks. That is so cool. So we have a lot of the things that we need already being supplied, and we're going to continue to work on it. Let's see for a minute. You think a barracks is really necessary for now? You mean in the part of happiness? It's why it's necessary to have 2 cards for every 3 citizens to keep them happy, and that's the math in the pack. Oh yeah, I know. That is the one thing that we're not having. We're not having one. I know that there were some things about it that were really interesting, and that I thought that maybe we could figure out how that would be a
What is it?
peaceful thing. You need an acacia
I can
fence
help you
gate,
with that.
Malaya? You do? Let me see. It doesn't say that you need anything.
What is it?
Let me skip for a minute. I'm going to get to cancel these and get her to re-ask for them. She might have gotten them already, and she might not realize she has them. So I'm going to do it that way and let her re-ask and see if she needs that. Now, Malaya is working actually on the bakery. She's going to bed. Are you upset with me?
What is
Or are
it?
you not feeling well?
I can help you with that.
Oh no, you're upset with me because I made you reorder. Okay, so we must be out of acacia. Well, that's going to be a problem for you because I don't see any acacia as a part of this. There's very little acacia in the sawmill. Ashley. This is Ashley. Everly. I want to call her Ashley, but it's Everly. And she, but you know what? I do actually need another guard tower. I actually do need another guard tower. I have the guard tower in the Cavern stead. I have a guard tower upstairs in the town hall. And I have a guard tower down here at the end in the hospital wing, in the hospital corridor. I have a guard tower there. And is that water just beyond? It is. I see that. The ambulance is actually out there. There just isn't any way to get to it just yet. I don't think. Let me look. Yeah. But it looks like the ambulance is sitting outside. Let's go out for a minute. We are going to have an airlock for this guard tower, and it's kind of going to work out like that. So this guard tower here needs an airlock for it, and I would change this glass, but they're just going to change it back. But I will change it for just a minute now so you can see from here the actual ambulance sitting near the hospital. So glass, oops, it's on caps. Let's take it off of that. And everyone's in bed, and let's do this. And then you'll be able to see right here the guard tower is that the ambulance is right here where this is. Let's do another one right there. There it is. See that? That's the ambulance sitting out in front of the hospital. And that is just so cool. I will eventually have all of these traded out, but since this is only a level 3, what's going to happen is when the time comes, she's going to change all this glass back to what it was before, which is just plain glass. This is actually light gray, and she's going to see it that way. Whoever the builder, ooh, no, oh shoot. I just washed everything off of these desks. Shame on me. I just washed everything off the desks. So I'm going to have to fix that in just a minute. Try and remember what was there and fix it. But right now, I just wanted to put that on because it's nice to be able to see out of these windows in this section, and I like that. So we'll just put, oh, there's another. I just rinsed away stuff. And put this one in. Ooh. I'm doing it badly. But it's okay. I don't need anything here. I'm looking at dead spot. Ooh, that's mysterious. I actually like that. So what do I have in my hand? One of the things that washed away was this right here. I'm setting it in front of the, let's not set it directly in front. Let's put that there. There was carpet. I think there was carpet on the floors here. This is wool here. But I wonder if there's 7 pieces of carpet. Shall we look? Let's look for a minute. Let's take this. Let's go to switch packs. Let's go to underwater. I'm just going to replace these things for a minute. Underwater base, select. And let's go to infrastructure military. Let's go to guard towers. And which one is this? Level 5. This is not it. So let's go back to this one. Level 5. And this is more than likely it. And let's switch this. I need to see where it is for a second so that we can put it in exactly the same place. So we can just see what it looks like. There we go. There's one thing there. That's not the right side. This might be the right side. No, this is the wrong one. This is the wrong one. This has an observatory pod. So let's go back. Let's look at this one. This is it. This is the one. So this is a level 3. This is level 5 right here. I just made it go away. Wait, come back. Okay. So let me walk through here. Oh. Sigh. Okay. So see that right there might be, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Maybe I should just wait and let them repair it when they go to the level 4. There, that looks like it right there. That does. And let's bring it over, but I can't tell for sure. So the level 3, I can't see. Oh, yeah, we're not going to worry about it right now. I took up the carpet in here, and we did put back the flower pot, but the carpet's gone for right now. And I guess I'm just going to leave it for right now. There's a chair facing this way. We'll have to put something here, like a television, which we have. So we can put that in that spot. And yeah, I'm just giving up. I am. I'm just giving up. Okay. So the next thing that is important to do is I need a couple people, and I need a builder, which is let me get this builder. Let's come down here and let's look and see if we have anyone right now who, there's Russell. If we have anyone right now who can be our builder. So let's manage. So let's look at everyone for a minute. And let's see. We only have 2 people who are students. Roland is one. He doesn't have the athletics for it. He has the adaptability, but not the athletics. Case does not have any of those skills. And everyone else is good at their jobs right now. So we'll leave that. I do have that it's adaptability and athletics. I need a guard. So we'll go upstairs and look at the guard tower. Count how many broke and how many you picked up. Oh, maybe the wool block under the chair corner is a corner, and put the red carpets to make a square. I think you're right. I think you're right there. Well, we're going back there and see what I need in order to have someone. There we go. In order to have someone work out of this guard tower. So we'll look. So you think that it was a square all the way around? I wouldn't be surprised about that. Let's see for a second. Let's look at this. Yes, carpet P. Let's do red for a second. There were 7 red pieces. So if there was a piece here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is why there had to be red. If they were going to have it, it had to be red right there. So it could be like that, or it could have been a square all the way around. There was originally 7 pieces. So Kimberly, yes, you're looking. It's interesting. It does seem like there was something here because there's one there. Why wasn't there one there? So I'm going to put that as the way it is for right now, just because I want to move on for just a minute to see what I need. So Ryland, wow. Ryland actually could be a knight, but we don't have any. His agility is down for an archer, and for a druid, his mana's down. So Roland is not any of that. And Case is the head librarian, so we're not going to use him. So these are the people we're going to look for, as well as, wait, the carpet was in the side. The carpet was in, oh, you mean in these places? 1, 2, ooh, that is possible that the carpet was here, whoops, like this. 3, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And what if it was not here? Like this at all? I have to be careful because of the hut block. 2, 3. What if it was 1, 2, and 3 like that? I bet it was like that. It was 7 pieces, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was like that. That makes sense.
Work.
So we're going to say that that's what it was for now. Was in the side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't have enough pieces for that. So, yeah. Yeah, I only picked up 7, and I didn't have enough to do anything else. I'm going to leave it literally at the hut side. So like this, you're saying on both sides like this, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That makes 8 to have it like this. Is that what you meant? Is that what you meant? I'm lost. I'm lost. So unless it went 1, 2, 3, 4, but that would be 8 also. The 7, this actually works as 7, and that was interesting. But we'll just let it have that luxurious carpet right now. And we have a druid. We do not have a druid.
What is it?
So that's what I came to check. So let's see what it takes to be a druid. It takes mana, number 1, and focus. So let's do a druid. Mana and focus. So the interesting thing, are you seeing the left chair use this as the corner? Okay, cancel. Cancel. Let's leave this for later. Let me see. Oh, so you mean it was in this corner here where this chair is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I see that. Huh. So that is 7. So it would be 1. It would, no, it can't be. Nope. Can't be around the chair. The chair has these pieces and it wouldn't go. Would it be in front like this? I don't know. Yeah, nah. There's one way to find out. There's a very simple way to find out and solve the problem. Since I boo-booed and made that mistake, let's come up. Let's go up. Let's go up high. Let's go all the way up to the top. And we'll look at it. It's the only way to be sure. It's the only way to be sure. That's from Aliens. Let's do underwater base, military, guard tower, level 1, level 5, wrong one, alternative, level 5. This is the right one. Rise it up off the ground so that I can actually see. And then let's go here. So this is the way it looks when it's completely done. This is not what we have. Look at this. It's going to have this glass floor with these walkways. That is just going to be so beautiful. But it's at level 3. There, that's what you were. Oh, I lost the white ones. I see what's going on here. Okay, all right, I get it. I can fix that. That's easy. So it was here, there's white, and then there's red, and that's the way it was. That's really easy. I should have done that right from the beginning, right? Because then it's not frustrating. All right, so we'll go back. Let me see what the 4 is going to look like. So the 4 is when they start having the glass floor where they can see underwater. And that is going to be so cool. It really is. So, so let's go back. We'll just go back and fix it. Yeah, we'll just go back and fix it. So we're going to come down here and land right where the steps are. There's Kimberly. That's Kimberly. And we'll go back down, and let's not be holding that, and come all the way down to here. And let's do it. So that's why there wasn't one right here. So let's put that back. Let's take these up. All of these right in this corner. Let me take one of those, and then let's take these away. Right along this part right here. And then what I need is white. Carpet RP. Let's get white. And so they had white carpet, and I think they had white carpet like 2, right? 2, 3, 2, 3, like that. Or did it go all the way to the wall? It's just as bad. All right, I know that this was red right here because that's why that's red. And I know it was coming around like this, but maybe it came around more like that. That looks right. That looks correct. Okay, so that is the way it was. And now we can go and look at people. So I need a druid. And I need a baker. So let's see what the baker requires as well. Everyone's going home and going to bed. Let's look for the baker and see what the baker needs. We'll ultimately have 2, but for right now, you're going to come down. Look at this person standing here. See, I love that. Let's come into the bakery. Here's another person. All these people are wondering if they want to live here. Manage knowledge and dexterity. So is the baker. So a baker is like, no, an assistant chef is not like that either. So baker is knowledge and dexterity. Okay, so those are the things that we need. We've got someone standing right here, but they just walked away. And let's look at Weston for a minute.
My best to work for you.
And let's see his stats. He's just visiting. And let's look at Dorian. And he is not visiting. He would like to stay. And look, he only has 2.5 days left. 33. He's got great mana. And mana like that would be Dorian being a druid. Focus. Let's see what the focus. The focus isn't right. Okay, so let's see what else he can do. Let's see. Knowledge. His knowledge is only 14. So adaptability. Let's look at the actual builder. Adaptability and athletics. Let's look at the athletics. Gosh. He just doesn't have any of the things that we need. Thank you, Dorian, but unfortunately, we can't use you at this time. He was like, oh, you think it's not a good idea? Hire only the person that has good skills. Could be better if you hire depending on intelligence level. Well, I wish it worked that way. Does it work that way, Mr. Villager? Does it work that way? You have good knowledge of the way Minecolonies works because you like it as much as I do.
Work.
And let's look at him. And he is really just visiting. Nico. Let's go upstairs. We're going to have some loud music for a minute. Sorry about that. Let's come here. Who's this? Yes, Nico, I know. I looked at you. And we've got lots of visitors.
I can help you.
Yeah, it would be nice. Here's something. Knowledge 35. I think think she might be a baker. Dexterity is the other thing, is only 19. So, nope. So let's look at Milo.
My best work for you.
Milo is agility. Is the only one, and agility is usually like the couriers. Builder is adaptability and athletics. Okay. And one more set over here. Regan. Let's look at Regan. Regan, there's athletics, there's focus. Ooh. Look at the focus and the mana. The mana's not high enough. The athletics is good. Athletics, for a builder, I need adaptability, and there's nothing. I have focus and athletics, and they aren't good for what I need, and I don't think any of the others are ready yet. I think I filled all the others yet. So the druid, mana, and focus is the thing that I need, and I believe I've looked at everyone except you.
I could help you with that.
Did I look at you? Yeah. So
I could help
the
you with
reason that I do this, Mr. Villager, is because it's fun. I'm actually just looking for, I'm using it sort of like in real life. I'm using it to say that this person actually wants to have a specific job, that they'll be really good at the job, and that's really fun for them. And that's the way I like it to be. So yeah, I know that any of them can do the job and grow into it and all that kind of jazz. It's the way I like to play. I'm actually letting them choose their own jobs, choose the jobs that we want, that they want to do. Persephone, did I look at you? And every once in a while, there will be someone like Kimberly, for example, not Kimberly, Cassidy, who insists on being here in some kind of way, makes themselves a nudge or something, so that it's obvious that they don't want to go back, they don't want to get back on the ship, that sort of thing. Then I make an exception for them, and then they usually end up doing research or stuff like that. I'm widening this corridor, and I have to do it from the outside at night so that no one gets hurt, because I have to put in the glass in places here, so that this continues. Can I put it right there? Yes. So that's one of the things that I'm doing in this area. I think I'm going to put that up to there. I definitely need to put a whole section across. I'm matching. What I'm supposed to be doing is matching these two areas. So this area comes down right there. And do I have anything here yet? I don't think so. Nope. So these three go here, and these two go right here, and then the rest of these are this height right here. And yes, it looks like I need to have a set right in that area. So I have to make sure that I have the whole thing covered. What is that supposed to be? That is supposed to be clear. And then this right, nope. This right here. Bring this out right there. Okay, that part is there. This does need to be, I think it is, nope, it's not enough. So this needs to come over. So see how we have this running down just one area here. We're probably going to have it run two down the middle in this part right here. And I'm doing this while they're asleep so that if I make a mistake of some sort, I don't have someone sucked out into the ocean. And you think I'm kidding, but I came pretty close to that happening when I was working on this a little tiny bit, just as an experiment to see if it could be done. It can't be done from the outside, from the inside for sure, because then I can't see the part that needs to come over like this. I think I have most of it. So I need, see that there? That's what I need. So there's pieces missing right here. So I need two pieces here. And then I need tops on these two right there. And that matches. And then I need to do the other over here. So right here I have this and this and this. Right here and right here, and that looks like all I need is to put the top on right in that spot and a top on right in this spot right here, which goes all the way over. Okay, I think that looks about the same. So then we'll go inside and we'll remove the extra wall that's there because we're widening it. Yeah. No, I really understand what you mean in relationship to, oh, I need to do that part. I think when I take this away, I think there still is a wall in this part. This is coming all the way back to here. So this part is here like this. But this is going away right here. There we go. And right here, this goes away. Yay. And this, and is there something else there? Yeah, this one goes away. Oops. So now I need these slabs. I need a slab and I need a full concrete. So that's a full concrete. This is supposed to be full concrete, and this is a slab. And this is slab there. Good. All right. And so far that part is working. And yeah, it's just the way that I like to suggest that they have a say in their lives, that they actually come here and they want to work here and like that. And that's the way I like to think about it, that's what they're doing. They choose to be here. Because this, can you imagine, I mean, in towns or in the country, you would have all these people. Let's put the big block here, and that should stop that. And then this right here. Okay, so now we just have this corner piece, which I don't think there's another piece out there. Let's make this a half right here, and it is dripping. Let's put, I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to. What are you? Why I can't put anything there? That's a slab. And it is totally dripping. So let's block it. Let's put block in both of these places. I probably took the block away so that they wouldn't hit their head coming down here. But now I think I'm going to have to put that block back. Yep. Okay, this is concrete. Yes. So let's take that one away. And it's still dripping? How can it still be dripping? So we'll go up and look at it. We're going to go up and look at it. It means, it also, Mr. Villager, one of the reasons that I do it is that it means that I am not getting a whole bunch of people all at once. I start to get a number of people for the first set of jobs and for the necessity jobs. And then after that, ooh, the restaurant. Look, it's turning. She's working on it and it's turning. Cool. But let's see what we want to do here. This is the problem right here, Houston. And I would rather have this prismarine come up twice in this area so that it doesn't leak. But I think it's leaking because these have water attached to them. I'm going to take them out and see if that works. If that keeps them from leaking. It is not. They're still leaking. So then let's put this in. So it makes it that when you take everybody, when everybody can come in, then, or I'm sure a lot of people are doing it by names, like there are names that they like, and so they pick the people by the names that they like. So it's like, oh, I like that name. I'm going to get that person because I like that name. You could do that too and get a lot of people. Is it leaking? It's not leaking now. I'm going to see if I put the half slabs back, will it still not be leaking? So yeah, up here we still have this section that is only registering up here as the one level. So let's at least put these two in. And we can put in the stone on this side, right here. Let's do it underwater. Nope, that's why. So that I can see these parts right here. And we're just gonna put this whole thing up. We have these two by accident. And there we go. Oh, I see it. So then gray for here. And okay, let's go back down. Yeah, so it just, what I'm trying to suggest for myself is the idea that they have a choice, that they actually have a choice in their lives. And that's what I like it to seem like. And so that's my simulation of that, of their having a choice in their lives, is to make it like that. This is where we really need to see if we can just put these in now. And I still need that. I forgot about it. I still need that part to come as this slab. This is slab. Let's get that. Okay, so it's not leaking anymore in that section. And we'll go back out and work on that little piece. But like I said, every once in a while, even for me, there sometimes is a person who has a name where it's like, oh, I want that name. I want that person with that name. And I kind of just sort of look at that as like a person either paying their way in, making it that they do an offer that no one can refuse, and they get to come in even though, ooh, I hear that. It's there is the curfew. And the curfew
What is it?
is going off. The curfew alarm is going off. Okay, so that's what time it is here. Yeah. I know you can't hear that, but there's an alarm going off. That is saying it is curfew. Curfew time. All kitties must be home. So let's take this one away, like this. And let's just put in this piece here, and then that won't leak. And there we are. So we widened it. Now, I know this would probably bother some people. It doesn't bother me. It's just a thing where on this side, this entrance is too wide. On this side, this entrance is a 3. So they have this one piece here. I'm just going to put these in until she's done. And this is the restaurant. Look at it. It's changing. Look how pretty. Ooh, we have a new room back here. Oh, look at this. This is storage, I think, or part of the kitchen. Cool. And then this is an entrance out. And it'll be interesting to see what we put there. I've been thinking that I will put houses for some of the workers in certain areas connected to their actual business. And having the restaurant be there like that, I might go ahead and do that, because that would be fun. All right, so we have to figure out how to get some acacia. We're going to have to order it and have either the Caledonian airship or the steampunk airship actually deliver it. Let me look and see what the Caledonian has as far as acacia is concerned. They might actually have some acacia on the ship that we can get, and I think we could try that. So it's the next day, and I am going to turn this light, I'm going to leave that light on, and we're going to go out here, this door, and head up to where the Caledonian is. There's Jerome. Jerome is, I believe, one of the people still living in the tavern, and that's what those houses are about. So we'll see if we can see some relationships and get some people who actually want to live together, living in those 2 other houses besides Vivian and Case. So I see everything except that spruce and oak and all of those, but there isn't any acacia as a part of this. I don't think there's any downstairs. Let's look for a second. No, stop. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, nah, there isn't any extra wood down here. So that is what they will have to wait. She'll have to wait for a shipment to come in of that wood and we will see when that happens. It has been ordered. You have to go? Okay, that's wonderful. Yay! Bye! See you soon. Hopefully I'll be able to say something to you next time. Okay, bye, Mr. Villager. Have a good night and enjoy. Okay, and we're just going to look at a couple more things before we leave. This is our second stream of the day. It's a bonus stream. That's what it is. It's a bonus stream. Ooh, let's watch her. She's doing something. Ooh, quickly. She's got torches in her hand. Torches are usually the last thing that's done. Yes! She is done with the level 3. Excellent. Yay! Jania. So Jania has just installed the level 3 of this building, and that's as far as we can go right now until we get some more materials. Jania is going to work on the builder downstairs and get that builder ready. Malaya is working on this bakery. Malaya is going to build it up to a level 5 because we need to add the industrial bakery in this corner, which is going to be so much fun. I can't wait to do that. So let's get Jania to work on the builder downstairs. So we're going to go underwater into the cave area. We're just going to go all the way down and around here. I know there's so much work to be done right here. And we're going to put in the builder. There's a person standing over there upstairs. See that person right there? That's the miner. I bet that is the miner standing there. Okay, let's go right here. Let's see what we can do. Let's do the builder. We're going to have Jania work on it. She's going to bring it up to a level 3. So she's going to be working on this for a little while until it's level 3. And maybe by that time we will actually have the person who's going to work that. And we'll see how that goes. Because all these buildings are just a level 3, except for the housing and a couple of the buildings that had conflicts. Almost all the buildings are level 3s. This building is actually a level 3, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. And so, hello, you've been doing a fine job, Vivian. I saw all those ores. This will be fun, putting in a little garden here when that's done. That will be really nice. And right here into the sawmill. And we'll just have to bring in some more wood. Are the two of you having a conversation? That's what it looks like. So there you see it. You see there's water coming in, but you see the wood being turned, I love that, into plywood. And that looks really, really good there. So that's one of the things that needs doing. This is really cool. This is a conveyor belt, and that works really nice to suggest that. It definitely does. Everly, I think she has all the recipes that she needs right at this moment. We can give her some others as time goes on. We'll see some recipes that she doesn't have yet, and we'll give those to her. And there is Adriana again going into the ender chest. It seems she spends a lot of time. There must be something they're keeping in there. Maybe records. I beg your pardon. I am sorry. Maybe records or something they're keeping in that spot. There is nothing right here. So I'm going to, just for now, just because I can. I see that person. Who is that? Where am I? Who is that? See, there's another one there. I know that's the miner, but who is this who's having a fit? Where are you? Oh, it's you. Oh, I'm sorry, Jania. Yes.
What is it? Good day to you.
Jania is waiting for the acacia. She's actually waiting for acacia too. So
I can
now we
help you
have
with
two
that.
sets of people waiting for acacia. I think we're going to have to get some acacia. I think we will. So hopefully the Caledonian will... Oops, I'm sorry. Did she go up? Okay, hopefully the Caledonian will bring some back, and that will be good. Where did I see that? Now I've lost it. I've lost it. Yes, I did. I did indeed. This is one of the other areas where it's we put in glass when we probably just needed for this to be regular. But right here, we're actually going to put in a garden right in this part. But right here, this is probably just going to be white along this hallway here, which I want to do right now. Feeding the masses. Interesting. I just got a level. Look at that. It says feeding the masses. Finish the restaurant. And the cook has claimed some area there. Cool. Okay. And right here. There we go. I had a feeling there was water
I can help you.
in some of these. But we're going to put in, because there's just wall there, we're going to go ahead and cover this part right in here, all the way. Now there is some view right at this point right here. Let's put the gray in. Do we want... No, we're using gray in this area. So we're just going to go ahead and continue the gray in this part. Whoops. I didn't see that I did that. Light gray. There we are. So there is this area here. And do I need that piece? I don't think so. I'm trying to see what's here. There's a part of me. Oh, everyone's coming home. This whole area here is the one that is just going to follow down. We have some water pieces here that we can get rid of because this is in the rock. And I think we don't need... Is it to look at those like that's an interesting thing? Maybe. But I don't think so. I think I'd rather have this whole section here on the other side of this just be white. right in this part right here, and in these parts right here. Let's take this away and put in that, and this is the gray here on that part, and just continue up. So if we wanted, what have we done on the other stairs? Just for a second. Let's go look at some stairs for a minute. Nope. Let's go here and look at stairs back here and see what we did. See what we want to do. So with these, yeah, we did put in some. This is another place where we're going to do the same thing, where we have, where we should have put in the concrete one, but we put in the, the glass, and we're going to bring those back to looking like these here. There are plenty of places where they can actually look out and see. There's an actual view of Tana right there, which is really cool. And then in some other places, it's just rock. So yeah. So let's take a piece of that also back to where we are looking and put it in that hallway just for fun, just because we have time and we're doing stuff while we're waiting for shipments to come in and things like that. So in this area, to match these windows on this side, I think I'm going to put in, I think I actually want to put this in on these window parts right here. So we'll put this in and we'll put that into there. And then the gray, let's go to the gray. Let's put gray in here. Oops. Where it got really wet. Let's put gray there. And let's put gray here. I don't want that to do that again. Let's put gray here and here. And I think we'll just leave that. We probably didn't need to do that, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's put white in here and here, here and here. I don't want the water to come out. Here and here. Come on, come on. No, you're not going to give it to me? Okay, fine. And down and down. And we'll just take all of this out. Well, and do that. Okay. So what do we do about that? Yeah, I know. Let's see how much is really a view. I would say that in this area, maybe not a view. Maybe not enough of a view for that part. There is a view right along this. And I guess I'm going to leave it. There is water. You can see through to the other parts of the area, and in the daytime this does light up, and I think I like that part. And this right here is a continuation of this across the way. That's what that is. But in actuality, it should go. What's here? Let's put these in. It should probably only go to there on this, right? And then if we wanted, we could have it come down the stairs like here and here. And that's enough just for that. Let's have one here, and then let's just have it come across right here and go here. Is there anything actually in this spot right here? There is not. So right here, let's take this out and put that part in. And then we have another one of these hallways. Another one of these where there isn't anything. It does look pretty. It would be nice to put something behind. But in this hallway specifically, I'm not really going to worry too much about that. There is a view starting right about there for this area. And we could look at that. Let's just do this for a minute and see what this looks like and see how I like it. With just having the actual white in this area like this. And let's see how this feels. And this part right here. Is something else going to be here? We really should have a restaurant. We really actually need a little restaurant. So I'm doing all this right here, and it's more than likely that I'm going to have to put a little restaurant in this corner, right in this spot right here, next to this building, which comes all the way in. And I see that. That's the Covenstead right there. Ah, so we're not going to be able to. See where that is? That's the Covenstead right there. So there isn't going to be anything on this side. Wait. Yeah, there definitely isn't going to be able to be anything on this side because the Covenstead is so close. So we'll have to figure out some place where we're going to have what we're talking about there. Do I want something here? Nope. Okay. But yeah, that would definitely, whoop, that's a hole. That would definitely be it. Let's put that into those spots. There are some spots there where there is actual water. So we'll just go ahead now and take these out. And there we are. So the hallway will look like this. That's actually not bad, isn't it? Especially if we put something behind it. Now that would be interesting
I
to
can
put.
help you with that.
Hello, Brooklyn. Hi. If we put, what if we put the green behind like this? Whoops. Did you see that? Okay, let's put the green behind and let's see what it looks like with that in front. It looks like there should be some light or something in there or something, doesn't it? Like that should be lit up or something. It does. What could we put? We maybe could put shroom or something in there. Sea lanterns. Too bright. That would be interesting If there was enough room to put something back behind and just have plants in that area, I would love to do that. Actually would. What opened up here? I just want to see before someone comes. Is it just ocean? If it is, there it is. I see it. Let's do that. Let's put stone. Let's get a piece of stone from right here. Did I get it? Yes. And whoops, let's put that way far back inside. Look where that is going to. Let's sponge this for a minute. I want to see something. Sponge. Let me find a sponge. I want to see what's there. If we put a sponge, oops, I just cued those sponges away. If we put a sponge right, I can't reach that. So I'm putting a sponge in, so that means there is an opening on the outside. There absolutely is. So before anyone drowns, let's put this here and let's go out and find that. I think what I would like to do is put in something to see, since nothing can be there because the Covenstead is right behind. We could actually make that some sort of gardeny kind of thing right there. Let's try. How much time? We don't have much time. We have like a minute or two to think about it while everyone's waiting on a shipment. So see right here where this is what we're talking about. This little part right here, and you see this is where I was trying to take the, put the sponges in to make that go away. And it's this part right here that we're talking about. This right here. So in order to do that, we would have to close in this portion right here. Let me water this for a minute so that I can see something. See what's behind this. There we go. Right there. Okay. So right here, this is actually where we want. And so in order to put something there, that's behind the stone. That part is behind the stone right there. What's that? That's the top. Oh, look at that. That's how close it came. Look at this. That is the top of the house coming up in this area, which we knew it was pretty close. That's a little close, but I think it's still okay. We're going to find out eventually, but for right now, to find that little place right there. That's it. So what I would like just for this is to, where is it? That's not it. There we go. Okay. So it's this one right here. So I need just this right here. Why don't we put this on as a backing right in that spot right there? Can I get that? And bring this up just in that spot. And I think then it should all be closed in with putting that there. Unless this is it right here, which it might be. So we'll put this right up to here for a second. Is that leaking? It shouldn't be. I see. We have one on both sides. Okay. All right. And there we go. So let's go back in. Let's go back over and let's see what that looks like. But I think we are done for the day. I think we are done. And this time we're really done for the day. This was really fun coming in for a second time. And I really had fun doing it. Let's just leave those things there for right now. And look at that. Yeah. And so thank you, everybody. I'll work on that next time that I'm in. And I do appreciate all of you being here a second time. Mr. Villager especially. I'm so glad. I'm looking at the extreme, sort of having some trouble. So I hope it didn't like break up or stop or something like that. So enjoy your games and enjoy watching all the other gamers, and I will see you soon. So bye for now. Bye for now. I'm going to put on some music. Bye. Bye.